This Hangout is live. It says we're on the air. Good morning, everybody. This is Len and Lunch with Len on April 16th. And we're transmitting from Bob Miller's living room. Hello, Bob.
Hello, Lenny.
You can actually hear me through the walls.
Yep.
And the sound is your sound is much better, Bill. I can hear. I mean, it's really much clearer. So I think the problem was at my end. And Chris, we just have a picture of you. Are we having tacos with Chris today?
No, I'm having tuna.
Tuna with Chris. Okay. So. Hey, we got a really small group today, so far at least. Larry isn't on yet, and I expect him. He's usually here. But I didn't have anything planned for today because it's been 2 weeks since we've sort of reviewed where we are in terms of getting ready for Live the Dream. So I thought we'd just do that. You know, my reality is I'm not getting any closer to being on stage at LTD than I was 2 weeks ago. I have called another 50 of my leads that we got from in this case, the platinum leads, the ones that go into the Response Magic autoresponder. I called another 50 of them. Left, I'm going to say, arguably about 40 messages because a couple of the phone numbers were wrong, a couple of them simply didn't answer or have any message service. So probably left about 40 messages. I got one call back. I got one guy looking at my primary business, World Ventures, but I really don't hold out much hope for him. He didn't. I mean, he seemed to be sort of reluctant to, yeah, I'll take a look at it, but yeah, blah. So I didn't make much progress there. I am running ads on Facebook for the Instagram. I created a new ad and put it up there, and I'm getting a lot of hits and got one new lead, but that's all, and he didn't give me a phone number, so I can't call him. So that's where I'm at. Bill, I'm really excited by what you're telling me because I started doing tweets 2 days ago. I just put my second tweet up this morning, and so I want to come back to you and let you let Chris hear what you're doing because that's really exciting, and that's making me want to go ahead and do more tweets. And also, I didn't know that you could put pictures up on Twitter. So can you tell us about that?
Yeah, you can when you make your post, there's a little thing there on the lower left-hand corner where you can click on photo and you can upload a JPEG. So I've been posting on Instagram, so I just took a couple of those Instagram posts and put them up on Twitter. And I went in there and I think I followed some people because I haven't been using Twitter at all in a long time. And I followed some people and I went in today and checked my email, and I had about 15 email notifications saying that people are following me. And I started looking at some of the responses, and a lot of these people are network marketers. You know, they're responding, but I don't know if they're responding to my Twitter post or my following, because I haven't logged into Twitter today to see what's going on. I just checked my email right before coming on.
Well, that again, like I said, for me that's pretty exciting. I started doing Twitter 2 days ago. Now, is there a switch in Twitter? I don't know much about Twitter, to be perfectly honest with you. So let me admit to that up front, so you know. But is there a switch in Twitter that you have to turn on to get email notifications? Because I haven't gotten any email notifications. So either nobody responded to my tweet, or I'm simply not getting the notifications, and I didn't log in to look.
Just start following people.
Yeah, but Bill's getting notifications back that people are following him after he puts his tweets up. So is that a switch that we can turn on and off, or that I need to go in and turn on?
No, I think you just get them. I've been on Twitter since its inception.
So you're
I've been on Twitter for a long time too, and they changed the whole lookup, but I don't remember ever configuring email notifications.
Okay. Well, I'll go.
I never go look.
I'll go explore it. Okay. And Chris, out of your leads from Magic Response, you had a couple people sign into your primary business, right?
Yeah,
Cool. And you're just emailing them. You're not calling them.
right.
That's amazing. Well, you got a better result than I'm getting so far. I'm wondering if calling from Mexico is causing me to have less of a good result than other people are getting. I wonder if because sometimes the quality of my voicemails are not good, and I just don't have any way to know. I mean,
I wish Clyde would get on here.
Pardon me?
I wish Clyde would come over here so we could talk to him.
Clive. Who's Clive?
He's getting a lot of leads.
Yeah.
Who is Clive?
Clive Jeffries, the parrot guy.
Okay. Well, why don't we invite him to come be a guest?
Well, you can do that.
Yeah, but well, you know,
Lynn, on your email, not your email. Yeah, your email list that you're calling people on.
yeah.
Have you thought about sending them a text message and scheduling a meeting?
You know, I haven't thought about that, Bill.
People will respond to text messages, whereas the voicemail, they'll just let it roll over to to the automated system where it answers the voicemail.
Yeah. That's really a good point. That's a good point. That's a challenge for me living in Mexico, but it's a good point.
But you can send a text message, right?
Yeah, if I had a cell phone. Yeah. That's a
Well,
challenge.
How are you calling these people?
Magic Jack on my computer.
Ah, okay.
So it's voice over IP.
I don't know, but I think you can send text messages over Skype.
Interesting. Okay, I'll look into that.
I've got a Skype account, and I paid like $30 or $39 or something for 1 year service for the United States, so I can make phone calls right from the computer.
Right.
But
okay.
I don't know if they can handle text messages or not.
All righty. Well, I can look into that. So you're getting all these followers and stuff, but you don't have any new signups in the MLSP, right?
no.
Do you have anybody at all, or are you? How many points do you have?
I think I have 3.
Do you? And I have 2. Bill, how about you?
I have 0.
0. Okay. All right.
And that was a trial, and she backed out, so I probably don't have any.
That's too bad. Yeah, I don't even have anybody doing a trial right now. All righty. Well, I was actually toying with the idea. I wanted to see how this Instagram campaign worked, and then if it works, like I said, I got one guy. It looked like it was I was getting good click-through ratios, but as usual, a lot of people clicking, but not a lot of people entering their information.
Is that the $5 one?
No, I'm not doing the $5 one. This is a free one. This is the main campaign.
I'm doing a $5 one.
And how's that working?
As of yesterday evening, I had 47 hits and 1 conversion, but I can't find out where that conversion went.
Is that the MLSP one, Chris?
Yeah.
Well, what do you
And
mean you have one conversion? I mean, if you have a conversion, he should be in your CRM, right?
It should be, but I couldn't find it in there or over at Aweber, and Bert helped me set it up, so I'll have to look at that. Anyway.
Well, the bad news is that probably means that he's already somebody else's customer. And the reason for that is that I've had a problem. Let me warn you guys of this. I just went through a problem or a challenge with MLSP and Funnelizer. So I built a new funnel the other day for my Instagram stuff, and I tested it. and I was not getting leads into MLSP. It wasn't working. So, and I went into MLSP, I went into the contact manager, and I deleted all of my Len Mooney emails, deleted them, just like you would do in Aweber if you wanted to reuse them, right? But it doesn't work. Even though you've deleted it, it's still in the system. So if you're following what I'm saying, if Len at lenmooney.com was in my CRM and I delete it and then I use it again in a funnel, it doesn't register. And so what I'm thinking is, if your person is in under anybody else, maybe your funnel doesn't recognize that person because they're already in the system under somebody else.
Well, this isn't a funnelizer. This is a pre-done one.
Well, the same thing. I mean, the pre-done ones go into the funnelizer, don't they? Or I'm sorry, into CRM.
Yeah, they're supposed to.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm not targeting anybody in the network marketing business. I am targeting people that are interested in photography and video.
Okay. That's interesting.
Yeah, I thought it was worth a try.
And so you're going to teach photography now?
Do what?
You're going to teach photography?
Well, I'm just targeting people that, if they like photography, and they want to try to build their photography business, what better place than Instagram?
Okay. That's a great idea.
That was my reasoning.
Yeah.
Well,
It sounds like it might be working if you got 44 hits.
47.
Cool. 47.
I haven't looked today.
Neat. Neat. Okay.
I was trying to think outside the box.
That's clever. That's a good idea.
Yes.
I'm going to take a look and see if it's gone up overnight.
Okay.
Let me see here. Profit campaign. Did you guys watch Brian last night?
I missed Brian last night. Was it good?
Well, you know how Brian is. Yeah, it was pretty good. I mean, it basically just told the story of MLSP, and he gave you 5 things you should be doing and then tied it all into MLSP.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
No, I don't have any more impressions.
Okay. Well, I spent last night drinking beer and eating hamburgers with Bob. We skipped MLSP last night. Just the way it is.
Hey, whatever works.
Remember, it was my birthday. I sort of took the day off.
Oh, that's right. It was your birthday.
Not too much, except drive up here. I didn't get much done. So I'm thinking that you know, it goes into the back office. If I want to, I can always go watch it. But I pretty much think I know what Brian said.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so it's probably not worth spending the time to go watch it. Yeah.
No, I want to watch that one that Mark Lamont, or whatever his name is, did on the CRM.
Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. Yeah, I've heard that one's really good.
Yeah, that was very
All right.
impressive.
What? Somebody said something impressive?
I did. Mark's thing was very impressive. How he's doing that on Twitter.
Okay.
He's
Well, this one was
posted.
about the CRM.
Yeah. Well, the other thing I saw with him was he posted. He's posting 240 times a day on Twitter, and he's automating his posting. And he went over how he does all that.
240 times a day?
Every 10 minutes, he's posting to Twitter. Now, one of the things on Twitter is that you can't post the same thing twice. He's got a automated thing that he runs. He's got 240 posts. Then he runs a script, goes out to Twitter and deletes those 240, and then tomorrow he'll run that thing where he'll post 240 again. Then he deletes them in post, delete, post, delete, post. And if you go out on Twitter and search on his name, you can see his posts. They're coming up out every 10 minutes.
Wow.
That got my attention. That's one of the things, next thing I'm going to start doing, figure out how to get all that stuff automated and working. Even if I post 30 times a day,
Yeah.
it's
10
a
times
start.
a day. Well, is he getting results?
He's getting 100 leads a day from 3 sources: Twitter, Instagram, and I don't know if it's Facebook. I don't remember what the third one was. But Twitter seems to be where he's getting his biggest draw from.
That's interesting.
I've been playing in LinkedIn's back office and going through some of the groups. LinkedIn's another place. I've been there for a long, long time, because I was a realtor for many years. It looks to me like there's some potential in LinkedIn in some of the groups.
Well, Terry Grimal's having a lot of luck with LinkedIn. He's been doing LinkedIn trainings. And didn't we do a little LinkedIn training a couple weeks ago on Lunch with Len?
Yeah, you did one.
I showed you what Terry's doing. And I started to do that, and then I have to admit that I fell off that bandwagon, so I didn't follow through. So perhaps I need to go back and revisit that.
Maybe that's what our problem is no follow through on stuff. I mean, I'm including myself.
Yeah. No, there's no question. I get started on some of these things and then I get distracted and go off to something else. I do it. I'm guilty. Guilty as charged.
It
Right, Bob?
takes me a couple hours a day to get my Instagram posts done. But
Say that again. Say that again, Bill.
takes me about 2.5 hours to post to Instagram. And I use an automatic scheduler so I can schedule those out. But the key to all this stuff is automation. You got to figure out how to automate this stuff, because you can't spend all your time manually doing it.
Well, that's the problem, and I think you're right. That's a challenge. And Bob and I were talking about that this morning, because a lot of our mentors tell us, you got to connect with 10 new people a day on Facebook. Well, and then they say something like, you got to spend 15 minutes, just do the 5-5-5, and you can't connect with one person a day on Facebook in 15 minutes because the conversation gets started.
Well, even if you send out 15 or 10 requests, you got to wait for them to respond and come back to you, and then you got to start a conversation with that.
Yeah, exactly.
Time.
That's exactly the point. Yeah. So you're right. Automation is really a key. It's really one of the things to figure out how to do some of that. But look, if you figure out how to automate any of this stuff, let us know.
Hey, Bill.
Yeah.
What are you doing Instagram on? I hate doing it on the phone.
I do it on my PC. When I first started Instagram, I did it on the smartphone, and then I jumped over to OnlyPut for the automated scheduling. I do all my photo editing on the PC, everything. Most of my images on Instagram are the ones I either generated myself or I've taken with my camera.
So what did you say it's called? OnlyPut?
Yeah, OnlyPut. It's a paid service. I think it's $12 a month. I think there's a free period of time. I don't know if it's 2 weeks or whatever it is. But then after that, it's a paid service for the basic thing. I think you have up to 3 accounts.
So what do? You get all your posts available or ready and put in there, and then they auto post them?
Yes. In other words, if I'm going to be on vacation for a week, I can post all my stuff a week ahead of time and have it automatically scheduled for me.
So you don't need to pick up your phone to do this at all?
No.
Cool. Well, I want to know how to do that.
Well, I'm looking into getting a tablet, which you can do it on too, but if I could do it from my computer, that'd be cool.
Yeah, I do everything on my computer. I've got a 10-inch HP laptop, and I got it hooked up to two 24-inch monitors, and I do everything on my big monitor, so I can see it.
Yeah, that's
So,
my
Bill,
problem.
you want to do a little training session with us here one of these days soon, and teach us how you're doing all this stuff?
Yeah, I can do that.
Cool. Does that sound like a good thing, Chris?
Yeah, absolutely.
So, pick a day, Bill. When do you want to do it?
Oh, I don't know.
Are Rick and Larry on next Tuesday?
I think so.
I can probably do it almost at any time.
Okay. How about next Thursday?
Yeah, it should be
I
okay.
think we have Larry on Tuesday.
Okay.
Cool.
Now, once I found out that I could do everything from the computer, I started doing that because the phone is so small.
Yeah.
That's exactly. Yeah, exactly. I hate using the phone. I know Bob does too. But if you could teach us how you're doing it all on a computer, that would be really cool. Really cool.
The main thing is you have to have the account opened up already. And I think the only way you can do that is with a smartphone.
Yeah, I've got an account open.
I got an account too.
But then you can do everything for the PC.
That's really good to know. Wonderful. Okay.
I bought a package of the farm animals. I'm just waiting to get them.
Oh, for Bert.
So maybe I can use those on Instagram.
I don't know what that means, Chris. Explain it.
Oh, Bert, it's actually Jessica's product, and it's a customized package of the farm animals that you can use as memes.
Okay. Well, what's the farm animals that you're customizing? I thought it was a game.
No, goats and chickens and cats and the pigs and the rabbits.
Okay.
No, these are his. They're pictures that they're taking around the farm.
Oh, okay. All right. Gotcha. All right. Cool.
I thought it was fun for $7. What do you expect?
Yep. All righty. Well, given that we have a small group today, we'll probably run out of things to talk about today. This was really worthwhile though, Bill. We learned a lot from what you're doing, but that's the whole purpose of this group, so we can all help each other and learn from each other. So,
well, yeah, everybody's doing something different too.
Yeah. So I'm going to keep posting to Twitter and posting it, and now that and I'm going to keep my campaigns running on Facebook, and we'll see next week what kind of results I'm getting. Finding something that works for us.
Yep.
Maybe I'll pull up my Twitter email and see how many people are following me.
Might be a good idea. I started to post to Twitter this week. I just put my second post up today, but you're really putting me to shame. I thought I was going to put a post up every day. I didn't think I had to put 240 of them a day up. So,
yeah, that's mind-boggling there.
Yeah, that is. Yeah. But what I'm putting up right now are the. I'm using the Instagram, the InstaBiz Builder campaign, and I'm using the pre-written tweets that are in that campaign, and putting up one a day.
Okay.
So we'll see if I get any results from that.
Well, you know, they've changed it enough in Twitter now. You can search out everything up there too.
Say again, Chris?
Sorry, I got a potato chip in my mouth.
I thought it sounded pretty cheesy, actually.
It's lightly salted Lay's. You know, you can't eat just one.
Okay.
Anyway, they have search function in Twitter too to search out people to follow.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Cool.
true.
Well, it sounds like a little Twitter, a little LinkedIn, a little Instagram, a little Facebook, and maybe we'll get there. Or maybe it's a lot of each one of those, huh?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think that's the challenge. We come into this and we start trying these different things, and we realize you got to get hundreds and hundreds before you get somebody to sign up. That's the challenge. The numbers are big.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's another.
Well, it's the same way in your network marketing business, your MLM too.
Yep. All righty. Well, let's call it a day. I'm going to reboot the computer, and we'll be doing Motivation Manifesto in 15 minutes. All right?
See you there.
Thank you, guys.
Okay.
See you all on Tuesday. Have a great weekend.
Bye,
Okay, you
Bill.
too. Bye-bye. Bye, Chris.
Bye.
Bye-bye.